Good evening from InvestSharp.com. This is Randy Smotone with your Wednesday, January 26th market update. So with the nice move again in the market. The Dow didn't move a whole lot, but the Russell and the Nasdaq had a really nice bounce back higher today. So that was pretty good. So overall, it's a pretty good day in the market. The dollar was down. Gold, silver, copper, and oil were all up. Light sweet crude futures were up $1.14 to settle at $87.33 a barrel. So looking at the dollar ETF UUP, it didn't move a whole lot. It was only down 4 cents, 0.18%. So it was almost flat. Didn't move a lot, but there was a little bit of selling. Volume picked up a little bit. Over to the West Texas Minute Crude Point Figure Chart. So we didn't move that much today. So of course, I mean, we're still right here. For us to go back on a buy signal now on point and figure, we have to go all the way back up and print one box higher than the prior column of X's. So we will not go back on a buy signal on crude until we print 93. So long ways from here. Well, it may not be. It depends on how fast oil moves. It can move pretty fast sometimes. So, but for now, we're still on a sell signal. Probably going to be on here for a little while. Let's go take a look. We'll start with the Russell. It has had the largest percent gain again today, just like yesterday. So Russell is, we broke down out of this kind of a wedge. This is a weekly support line. So we're back above the moving averages here. All the moving averages, nice pop. We never did take out the 50. So nice pop here on the Russell. And look at the S&P. S&P, we never have broken this, channel up, right? We're in this pretty tight channel up, still in it, still working, holding the 10, really strong. Nasdaq. So we never did take out the 30. We hung around the 20 here. We did take out the 20 here, but we've been pretty much staying around it. We could have some resistance as we get back up this trend line. We'll see when we get up there. But nice day for the Nasdaq as well. And then the Dow didn't move a whole lot today. It definitely pulled back off its highs, but we did break the 12,000 level. Couldn't close above it though. We printed 12,020 and 52 cents. So definitely pulled back from it here a little bit, but still pretty good day overall. Volume was above average, especially in the diamonds and the IWM. Those two ETFs were way above average. It was like 30-40% higher than average, so a lot of volume in those. Taking a look at gold, GLD or not. Let's see here. Well, as soon as the screen comes back, we'll take a look at it. That's nice. What the heck happened? All right, back over there. All right, so GLD, nice bounce here. Of course, we're below moving averages, but we did have a nice bounce, and we did hold this level at least for now. And this is a weekly trend line here. This color here, so you have to go back to look at the weekly chart, right? And I said there was a little support down through here from a long-term weekly trend line. We touched and touched. Of course, it depends on how you draw it, but if you draw it across this way, then we haven't. But that's pretty good. Silver, nice pop, right? Closing over the, this low here, held around the 26. Turned the stochastic momentum index, turned it back up to the upside, at least short term. Copper, nice bounce in copper as well. Now, I had a lot more selling yesterday, you'll notice, on the JJC, the copper ETF, right, than we had buying today, but we did get a bounce. And the stochastic momentum index is kind of still kind of sideways here. Then the euro's holding up really well, still looks pretty good. And the volatility index, falling again, down 5.4%. So we've right back down in here. Not a lot of volatility out there. Go over here and look at the McClellan oscillator. Again, we didn't move all that much, so I don't expect too many changes here. So we did move back, still in the very neutral area on the McClellan. Let me type in here and look at the what in the heck is that? Look at the Nasdaq while we're here. So Nasdaq McClellan, same thing, very neutral. Over here would be overbought, down here is oversold. We were a little oversold in Nasdaq. We've had a nice run back up to the upside since then. Looking at the sectors, 10 of the 16 sectors we follow finished in the green. The oil service index had the largest percent gain, up 4.6%. Man, they started just buying those like crazy. It was incredible. Internet index was the weakest, down 0.63%. So over to Chart Watch, look at a few charts. There's some things that were just, I did not really put the oil service names out here. Most of them, just took off to the moon. I don't know where you'd buy them now, like SLB. It's got some resistance up here. Now, if it takes out this resistance, you might grab some, but you know, pretty big move in one day, as well as a BHI and yeah, either yesterday would have been a decent entry on it. So let's take a look at some others not too far gone. Ulta, if you dared to touch a retailer, it did break out here. It's been flagging back on pretty light volume. Did break out a little higher over the downtrend line. I really like this Fleur Systems. Let's go out here a little further. Get rid of it. Well, let's go to the 1 year. Still not far enough. Okay. So if you look at a 1 year, and you have to go even a 2 year, right? Because this is its high, right? So it's touched, it's been rejected. So it has a nice breakout here over this downtrend line, and it's been bouncing back and forth. Now it also is in a wedge, right? It's got a wedge going too, so it's in a rising wedge. So lots of volume coming in today. So watch for a breakout here out of this wedge. But it had a breakout here as well. So, but it's going to take another one because it does have resistance up here at this trend line, or it has been. So keep an eye on that one. AEM, big bounce here. Did hold around this 67.50 and now has volume here. Of course, there was more selling volume than buying, but it was above average volume today, and it did break back out above the downtrend line, and it looks like it's in a this wedge pattern here. Win, nice breakout above the downtrend line. Elvis didn't do all that much, kind of resting, but you might want to keep an eye on that LVS as well. Oshkosh, nice volume, moving back towards the upside after its little flag. Tidewater, big break there, big move, and of course it's actually it did take out the previous high, 56.32. Yep, closed over this 52-week high too. I like Morgan Stanley. I'm still watching it here. It had all this buying, right? And then it's had a nice, pretty low volume pullback. So watch this flag in Morgan Stanley. Same way with JP Morgan. JP Morgan's holding up really well. It's still, the uptrend line's intact. Just kind of resting here. So watch for the next move here. Hess, Hess actually had put in a outside bullish reversal candle. Nice volume too on earnings. FCX, keep an eye on it here. Lots of volume. Did obviously closed over the high of the low day and did take out the trend line. So let's see. Watch copper, but it's looking good. So it might have bottomed here short term. Southwest Energy, nice breakout with some volume here. Now it does have. If you draw, see right here. It's got a lot of little touch points here, right? So it's kind of right around there. But so next resistance probably up around 41 or so. But this one's been really strong, and I like it. Walter, huge move in Walter. If you didn't get it like the first 2 seconds it opened today, then you bought it about $6 higher. So it was a pretty incredible move. All the calls nice bounce today. ACI probably moved the least. But it did move up a little bit. It did move the least. BTU, another. Nah, it's not BTU. Can't type. BTU, nice breakout above the downtrend line with volume, and ANR, Alpha Natural Resources, didn't move a whole lot, but it's had this nice just pullback correction, and so it is still below the 30. And let's see what other moving averages. So it's held the 50, right? So it's held the 50. So watch here. It's got the 30 and the 10 here, but looks like it probably, if the market's moving higher, coal move higher, it'll take that out. NOV, National Oil Varco, nice breakout. Baidu looks like it's about ready. Last time I got in this, I got beat up, and so I'm not, but it does look like it's about ready to break out above this downtrend line. So. You'll see, I got caught in this, of course I got stopped out, but got caught in when it started having that little downtrend that's been going down, pulling back now since November basically. CLF, nice break above the downtrend line, and MOTR. After all this selling, and now it's right at the downtrend line. So watch the next move here, and it had pretty equal buying and selling today, but it did have good volume, and Stochastic's momentum index is pointed back up. Driller ATW, believe it has earnings next week, but it looks like it's about ready to break out of this ascending pattern. And Diamond Offshore, I like this. Nice little, got a little cup and handle thing going here, and it's looking pretty good. So economic data on deck for tomorrow. We're going to have the weekly jobless claims. We'll get the monthly durable goods orders, and that is both at 8:30 a.m. And we'll get pending home sales at 10 a.m. and then the nat gas at 10:30. And of course, that's all at in Eastern time. So the other thing I wanted to point out today is because the Dow continues to move a little higher, and of course it did pull back some, but we've got another new price objective on the Dow now. So it was 14,000, now it's at 14,150 per the point and figure, and Nasdaq, S&P haven't changed. So pretty incredible. All right, that is it for today. Thanks for watching.